Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would just do a brow tutorial as I haven't got one up on my channel, and usually when I film tutorials it's quite quick and you don't really see what's going on. Today I'm going to use some of the new Benefit brow products. I was sent some of these to try, so I thought I'd give them a go. I've been using them all week doing my makeup and really love them. Some of them, like the Gimme Brow, I already have but in the old packaging and love it, use it often. And this one here, like the 3D brow tones, I hadn't tried before. So I'm just gonna give all these a go and show you how I do my brows. If you want to see how I do them, then please keep on watching. Okay, to start off my brows, I have to brush them because they're quite unruly. I did brush them a wee while ago while I was doing the rest of my makeup, but I'll just brush them again. So I like to brush the hairs up in the direction that they are growing, just so they look more tidy and not kind of as unruly. And it also helps when you're putting the product down, it makes it easier to kind of put it down and it goes on better. We all have that one brow that's kind of like the good brow, and then there's like the evil stepsister kind of brow. Mine are kind of uneven. I try to even them up as much as I can, but as you know, brows should be sisters and not twins. So I'm going to start off with the new Benefit Brow, and this is a gel brow pomade. And as you can see, you just twist off the top and it's got the product in there, but it also comes with this little brush, which I have been using this week, and it's fine for the purpose, but when you're used to something else, like I usually use another brush, I tend to kind of just stick with that. So I got the shade 4, which is medium. There's a couple of shades in the medium tones, and this is the darker shade. My eyebrows are quite dark, but I don't like to fill them in with too dark of a product because then they look super dark, and against my hair it's not very natural. Okay, so I've got a little bit on my slanted angle brush, and I'm going to start 2/3 of the way into my eyebrow. Here I've got a little bit of sparseness, and I don't know if that's from over plucking when I was younger to give me kind of more of that lovely sperm brow shape, or if it's just natural, but I'm going to kind of start from there and start on the underside of the brow. I've also got a scar in my brow here that I got just there. When I was younger, I blew into a candle, like to blow it out, and unfortunately the wax splattered back on my face and into my eyebrows. Just going to get a bit more on that brush and start kind of drawing a line underneath it. Sharpening up the tail end of the brow. My hairs kind of go a bit sparse at the end there, so the gel is really good to kind of fill in that area. And then just start kind of outlining it at the top as well. And just keep kind of brushing the hairs up to kind of get them in place. Kind of working my way to the start of the brow, but not really going too far in because I want to fill that area with brow powder. So I'm just making sure that shape is there and it's nice and clean, and then also that the product is dispersed evenly through the brow. This one's a little bit larger than the other one, so I'm just going to even up the other one to match. Next up, I'm going to go in with Benefit Browsings, which is a wax and a powder product. It also comes with a wee mirror. It also comes with some tweezers and 2 brushes for both the wax and the powder. I'm just going to use the same brush with the same and I'm just wiping off any excess product that's on the brush. And this is also in the shade medium, number 4. I'm just getting a little bit of that product, and I'm just going to start running that over top of where I put the gel, and this will just kind of fill out any gaps that I had and just make them a little bit more defined. Now I'm going to get some and tap it off and start kind of down here on the underside, and I'm just really lightly kind of defining the bottom of the brow and brushing the product up, and having the brush on a horizontal angle. Just really lightly brushing it through and just like lightly flicking it up in that start area, because I don't want the start of the brows to be too blocky. Then I'm going to flip the brush onto a vertical angle and just use whatever's remaining on the product to kind of mimic some brush hairs at the start of the brows, and then brush them again. You really want the least product at the start of the brow to really give that kind of fluffy look that's more natural than if it was sharply defined. Then I'm going to grab my Gimme Brow. Now this is an amazing product. You can use it by itself. It says it's a brow volumizing fiber gel, which is very accurate. When you take the brush out, I'm not sure if you can see, but it has tiny little fiber particles on the brush. This is in the shade 3, which is also a medium, I believe. And I'm just going to brush this through. So this is really great if you're not wearing any other products, to kind of give your brows a little bit more volume, a bit more fullness, and it might help to cover any kind of gaps that you have. It's a really good everyday product, but if you have long brow hairs like me and they start to fall down during the day, it's really great to use a product like this that will help keep them in check. While that gel kind of sets and dries down, before I put in the last product, I'm going to use some concealer to kind of clean up the edges of my brows. So I'm just going to use my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, because I love this product, and I'm just going to put a tiny bit on the back of my hand, not much at all, and I'm going to grab a flat angled brush. This one is from $1 Billion Brows. It's a smudge brush. It's really flat on the head, and it's really great for getting some extra sharpness and definition. So I've just put a little bit on there, and I'm just going to kind of start sculpting out underneath the brows. And it will just lift the brow, and as I said, give it that little extra dimension. You can also use this on the tail and sharpen that up. I don't like to use it too much on the top, because I want that to look fluffy and not really crazy defined, just a little bit more natural. Now that they are all dried down, I'm going to grab the 3D brow tone. So this I got in a shade lighter, which is shade 2. It's supposed to enhance any highlights that your brows might naturally have, and because we have kind of powdered them and taken away some of that depth of the eyebrows, we're kind of bringing it back in with this 3D brow mascara. So it's got great little spoolie kind of shaped at the end. So it's really easy to kind of comb through the eyebrows. So you're just kind of doing the same thing as you did before with the Gimme Brow. And there you have it, guys. That is how I do my eyebrows. I would like to know how you do yours, what your favourite brow products are, what I should try, and let me know in the comments. It would be awesome. Please subscribe, it means so much to me, and definitely check out my social media links, which are all down below. Hope you enjoyed, and catch you next time. Bye!